is what it is. I think if you have like, if you've done like the number of playthroughs I've done, like Starsector is kind of like that thing. Like I'm almost completely done with. Like I've done builds for almost all the vanilla ships. So this time, at this point, it's probably like nearing. I mean, after this playthrough's done, I probably won't touch Starsector again for like, I don't know, a year or two. Maybe if a new version comes out, I might pick it up again. But probably not thereafter. Because I still want to do FF14, which will be nice. And that's going to be like probably 500, 600 hours worth of content. So there's that. Okay, these two guys. What I think it is that like if you play low tech, I think people get like annoyed with how the various types of ships play. So like with phase ships, you're basically flying around big like, not brawlers, because they don't take hits and like absorb hits too well, but they just go in and like disrupt the enemy lines and pretty much just attack everyone and kill everyone real quick. Like that's kind of what phase ships are good at, which is why the frigate versions are just better. And then like everything above that is usually some sort of hard specialist. When you look at low tech though, spaceships are sort of off in their own little world. Yeah, phase ships, I mean, low tech ships, which are actually better at setting down battle lines. So if you have a lot of, say, onslaughts, you actually want to keep stuff in a line so that they can support each other with all their guns. You want them to stay together. If you have, and just so like they can sort of support each other as the line moves. But you'll probably have like a bulge in the line as it moves and modifies with like low tech ships. And if you're using Moras, like massed Moras or massed legions, you can just get away with a big ball and their fighters will kill everything. If you play with midline, I don't use them a whole lot, but their whole thing is going in, doing a lot of damage really quickly, usually with ballistics or some sort of mix, whatever their special ability is, to maximize damage. But they don't have the flux capacity or the armor of high and low tech. And then high tech seems to be more hit and run. Like quickly dash in, do a bunch of damage, get out before your hard flux gets overloaded. That seems to be how they are. More mobile. But also more hit and run, so more encirclements, more stuff like that. So a lot of players will like high tech, I think, more than low tech, because you have more options. But there's nothing wrong with that. It's just how they are designed. Let's see, rocky, metallic, and cryovolcanic. Yellow primary, supergiant primary. Well then. Supergiant primary. That means they are probably here. And they are a cryovolcanic. They are not here then. Okay, so rocky metallic world. Oh, yes. Okay, I know. Yes, she is there. Rocky metallic. It's probably that one. Toxic barren. So that means she's there. Alpha Kaideimos 3. Let's go. Alright, colony threats. Anything? not really. Okay, 10, 12 days. Let's do this. We'll just jump right in on it. Oh, you're a big one. How's our fleet doing? Let's be invisible for just a second while we get fully repaired. And then we will kill them all. They have a lot of carriers, so this could actually be a problem. I have a good number of dooms, but I think we can do it better. Hello. Okay. We will send all of those in. We aren't going to really worry about these points. We just want to kill their carrier. We want to start making some headway on their carriers. ASAP, their carriers will not be particularly fast. The Paragon is there. Paragons can be dangerous, but they aren't super, super dangerous. Their dooms will actually be more of an issue. But as I've said, the AI tends to do a terrible job of flying anything larger than a frigate phase ship. They tend to friendly fire and sometimes blow themselves up, which is kind of funny. Alright, so let's head over there. And there. More than likely what will happen is that our dooms will probably end up dueling each other. As for modded factions, like the replayability angle, like that is true, but I think it's only true if people have played like a lot of the game. So like your hardened veterans from way back in the day, like that is true for them. Definitely true for them. Because some people have played this game since it first came out, which is crazy. Alright, let's go, guys. Get them. Okay, let's throw out the doom. There's also the thing that, like, Alex takes absolutely forever to update the game. So, yeah, if the modded factions were more like in line with the base game, like I really wouldn't care. But it seems as though they usually aren't. It's where I start which is usually where it starts getting annoying for me. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, let's kill this drover. Cool. That's 110. Alright, nice. It's another one down. Let's take out this guy, so you can't be a problem for me in the future. And Paragons are big and scary, that's kind of about it. You have lots and lots of longbows. Those are very useful. Alright, let's burn off our hard plucks. Let's go in and do some damage. he doesn't have what he needs to properly threaten us. I don't want to make it clear. I'm not saying that, like, if you like modern factions that you're playing it wrong or anything. Like, that would be kind of ridiculous. I just don't like many of them. Because I don't think they're balanced. Okay, let's see. They haven't sent out their dooms yet. They've just decided to lose all of their carriers. It's interesting. Is their Paragon dead? I don't see it anywhere. Maybe. Anyway, let's go jump this Fury. Because as we know, he came to the wrong neighborhood. Uh-oh. Oof. Right into the engine block. Okay, so they have a nice little gathering here. Our phase ships will eventually kill off their phase ships, so I'm not too worried about that. That enemy afflictor is probably the most dangerous thing here, as these herons can't effectively defend themselves. As we can very likely probably see. Alright. Yeah. Are you throwing all your mines at me, Mr. Doom? Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot of point defense with with our doom, so that could be a bit of an issue, but not too bad. I really want this guy to die. No, no, no. Ow. There. Time to send in the Harbinger. The Harbinger will actually be one of the better ships for killing those dooms, because it can knock them out of phase space and shoot them. So, not too bad. We also don't want them to have any breathing room if we can avoid it. And there we go. And go just a little bit faster over and over and over. Let's see, we have that enemy shade, which we will take out. It's actually CRing out anyway, so we're just going to go after that enemy afflictor that's up there. That'll let us kill them off. One less enemy phase frigate, which is actually the dangerous thing here. Then again, he's built incorrectly, so not too bad. Damn it. Well, if we didn't miss, we'd do pretty well. Got a bit of a flame out going. Oh, he's using good stuff, is he? Yeah. In that case, let's wait until our special's back up. There. And what do we do? Oh, hey, that worked. Shot his own buddy. Our missiles will dupe them potentially into using their specials. Gotcha. And now the enemy fleet is running for its life. Just a little too late. Just too little too late. Burn that off. No, you don't? Oh, okay, fine. You can leave. Alright, cool. Everyone who could run, ran. Alright. Let's get all our stuff back then. Let's take 2 of their ships. Why not? Take all their stuff. We got all the money. We don't want a Paragon. Let's see. Bounty. Excellent. Alright, let's head over to you now. Cryo Volcanic World, yellow primary star. Okay, Cryo Volcanic. I don't see one here, so that means he's probably over here. Cryo Volcanic. Alright, let's get out of here and go kill this other guy. Oh no, the slowdown has begun. It is around 2 hours and 30 minutes, so it makes perfect sense. We'll go kill that guy and see what we're going to do after that. But alright. I believe this is him right there, and this is a low warning beacon. Not too bad. We need 7 days to fully repair everything. Well, this could be a bit of a problem. Let's see. How are we doing? And most of our combat ships are good to go. Well, our Doom isn't, but, you know, that's okay. Let's do this. Alright, guys. Let's split it up. Want one person to capture that. Okay. You guys go here. You guys go there, and you go right there. Let's get rid of these, and get rid of that. You have your orders. And then right before it gets there, we will tell them to go up here instead. Just so we can move up a little bit. So we're doing something here that sort of resembles the Zulu tactics that the Zulu warriors back in the day used to use. They used against the British. This is also the same tactics that are used by the Aiel in the Wheel of Time series. Though the Aiel are somewhat loosely based on the Zulu nations. Okay, let's send in the Doom. Okay, you guys. Go over there. Alright, looks like we got some free carriers. Get them. Okay, lots of salamanders. Aw. Come on, Buffalo. Try to survive. If I can, I want to hit him on his broadside. Some more of these antimatter blasters hit. Okay, nice. And we are slamming into the rear of their line, which is great. Let's burn up our hard flux. Repair our engines while we hear the bells out in P-space. And let's go. Okay, so we're going to close in. We're going to kill as much of these guys as we can. As we try to mind strike many of these fighters who are annoying us. Oh yeah. Well, those are talons. My god. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, they're all bunched up there. I like it. I like it. I like it when they're bunched up. Makes my jobs easier. Come on, guys. Stay all bunched up like that. I appreciate it. Good job. Yoo-hoo! Oh. Guess I didn't do the damage I was hoping for. Nice. Excellent work. Did I just tell myself excellent work? Is this like the Starsector version of Obama giving himself a Nobel Peace Prize? You will be next. Don't even know what's going on up there. I'm just killing people at this point. Oh, lots of claws. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we're doing alright. Ow. Okay, we have... Where are we? We're up here. We have a few ships behind us that I would like to kill. So let's go down there. What is our combat readiness at? We are at 35. Not too bad. Could be worse. All just gathering around. The entire idea is just ridiculous. All the phase ships are just hanging out inside of him. Hey, y'all, watch this. Alright, I think it's about time for the Doom just to leave. So, see you later, Doomy. As this guy slowly gets EMP'd into oblivion. Okay, so we're going to go back to the Doom. We're actually just going to tell it, go forward. And that way it'll stop going into peace phase. As all the phase ships just sort of hang out inside of this guy. Okay, let's claim victory. Let's harry their retreat. Let's recover. What? Okay, whatever. I guess we lost the ship. Oh well. Let's throw that out there. We've got a lot of money out of this. We'll take those. Transfers jump out of here, and we will head back home to Ogma. Alright, off we go. But guys, well, that's going to be next time, because we have slowed down to a snail's crawl. Let's see, normally the game runs at 16 frames a second now. Alright, but I'll catch you guys next time. Alright, bye everyone. Hello again everyone. So let's go ahead and get back into it. Where were we going? Ogma Station. For what reason? I guess just to drop stuff off. Let's do this. Let's speed things up. Alrighty. Alright, so we'll stream for a few more hours, just so we have lots of footage with which to play. Let's see, what is going on with... Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go. Is that a hegemony? Alright, let's turn on our stuff. Let's go to Ogma Station. Let's see, you're maxed out. Nothing I can do with you. So let's go to Aleda. What can I do with Aleda? Hello, one viewer, how are you? Aleda! You have a battle station and a patrol HQ. Not too bad. You're almost where I want you to be. Almost. Could be better. Okay, so... how's the sector doing for fuel? Well, we still have a lot of people who have... we still have a lot of people who need fuel. Dozless, what's up, Bodorowski? How are you doing? We are slowly taking over the sector. And, well, I think we're just about ready to... Oh, Varda, what's your thing? Cautious. Useless. We are just about ready to take over the sector. Upgrade this. And we can't do anything here, so I'm going to leave that. Okay, Hoshibres is over there. Comcrush is pretty much as maxed out as we can get it. Oh, wait. No, this could be better. That's okay. Let's go to Sion. And then after that, we will see what we can do. We are going to eventually be taking over Tri-Tachton's stuff. Simply because they won't be able to stop us at a certain point. We'll just be able to take them down. Let's see, what do you have? Star Fortress, heavy batteries, all the good stuff. Sounds good. There's nothing for us to do on Theon. What about Ina? Yes, the stream has changed. I've taken up a new format just to play around with that and see what cool stuff we can get up to. Temporary control. Let's work on this. We did some E40 for a little bit. And after Starsector, we're probably going to see if we are going to either heavy battery, Star Fortress, all that's good. Let's no cancel that. Can we make this a megaport? We can. Excellent. So after this, we will once this playthrough of Starsector is done, there is the hive out here. What we're going to do is once we get strong enough, we're going to start like flooding the inner sector with lots of colonies, and we'll effectively just take over the sector. No one will really be able to stop us from that. And then it'll be us versus the hives. We're going to have to farm a lot of AI cores, though. But we're going to wait until after we have the Ziggurat before we do that. It's over here, but I want to get in. But I want to get it from the storyline quest first. Maya Sura in 14 days. Yeah. The overlay, I made that, so isn't a pre-made overlay or anything. Alright, Galatia Academy. Let's do this. I also want to get my hands on some more, I want to get my hands on Phantoms before we go and start taking stuff down. I think that'll be a little bit better. But yeah, I intended to eventually remake my computer and probably give some stuff out. Your fleet is interrupted in the middle of a standard approach sequence. Instead of the usual traffic control chatter, your flagship receives a comm request directly from the office of the Provost, Captain. Captain, your report your comms officer. She wants to speak with you. The image of Provost Anita Baird appears. Captain, it is good to see you return, finally. Bring her by shuttle, she says, directly to this docking port. A chime signals the receipt of navigational instructions and docking codes. I'll meet you there. The comms line shuts off. You step off the shuttle, thrusters click as they cool, followed by Celia Caruso. The scientist has been very quiet on the brief shuttle ride, which has returned her to Galatia Academy Station after her time in hiding. As promised, Provost Baird is waiting, with a small group of masked guards and senior advisors. Academician Sebastian waves as your gaze drifts over him. I'll be back. Hello, Sebastian. Good to see you. Good to see you're well. It is so good to have you back with us, Celia, Baird says. Sebastian smiles widely as you wave back at him. Baird is intent on Caruso and makes no such acknowledgement. Your relationship with Albus Sebastian has improved. It hasn't. It wasn't affected. Caruso nods to acknowledge the words, though occupies herself with examining the reception lounge. It hasn't changed much, she says. Something in this doesn't please the Provost, do you think? Well, says Baird, I believe you'll find that quite a lot has changed. Academician Elvis Sebastian, please come forward. Thank you. I understand you knew Celia back at his back. At his vigorous nod, she says, yes, of course. Sebastian begins to welcome Carouse, shaking her hand and asking about her trip. Carouse raises an eyebrow at the question, and Baird interrupts. There will be time for that later, Elvis. Please show the newly reinstated academician Carouse to her quarters, and show her the new laboratory. Baird pauses, seeming to examine Carouse for a response, but Celia simply nods in acknowledgement without meeting her eye. Celia, I hope you can thrive here, again. Please, go with Elvis, and keep an open mind, Baird says. With a sigh, Baird turns from them to you. Captain, thank you for finding her and bringing her home. The Provost watches the two leave the receiving lounge, starting to chat and smiling to herself on Carouse. A smile is showing itself on Carouse, finally. With Celia, we can begin it all again. Baird holds up a hand to indicate an adjoining transport pod. Let us remove to a more suitable setting the rest of our discussion. We board the pod. Baird seems to study the passing conduits and vistas visible through the pod's bay windows, lost in thought. The silence grows, and you feel that you may have the opportunity to ask something of the Provost without interrupting one of her lectures. I don't think the Persian League would be happy to lose Carouse. Some among their ranks, yes. A hint of a smile forms on Baird's face, but others can see that this is the best way forward. The League can't pull the best and brightest from the entire sector. The Galatia Academy can. Elvis Sebastian, Mr. Stonefoot. They don't have the theoretical research and experimentation infrastructure. We do. It's all practical matters with the Fleet Armamentarium. Weapons, warships, heavy industry, and doling out contracts to Gen allies. Furthermore, sub-factions within the League could not call an open vote on a matter so delicate as this. We merely resolved their political question by other means. The Provost nods slowly to you, acknowledging your role. She didn't like you very much, does she? Armamentarium. Yeah, so there'd be like the armaments. It'd be like the weapons. The guys in charge of making the armory. Baird looks at you for a long moment. You think you see something new. Something almost like emotional pain. Celia never appreciated her gifts. The Academy offered her. It's how she was raised, perhaps. Her insubordination was indulged, became habitual. But with time, when she sees what we accomplish, maybe her higher sense of rationality will win out. I know she is capable of it. Baird turns, staring forward, and sets her jaw. Through the silence, you can almost hear Baird thinking. The transport pod hisses to a halt, and you can feel the subtle shifts of Agrav fields. You step off and note that this seems to be the back entrance, which allows Baird to avoid the waiting room full of important people unused to being told to wait. As you enter Baird's office, you notice that Gargoyle is in the sitting area, boots resting on the comms table. The hacker casually closes a holo display. Oh, so good of everyone to join me. I was getting awfully bored. I thought I might read some files, but you got here just as I was getting started. Although she shows no outward change in expression, you get the familiar feeling a potent apprehension and clarity which fills your gut when a high-powered starship weapon is aimed to fire. Provost Baird speaks with firm authority. An amusing prank, I'm sure. Now remove your feet from there before I have you removed from my office again. Yes'm, Gargoyle mutters sullenly. Yes'm. Dropping boots to the floor. I assume he's a hacker who named himself Gargoyle. Provost Baird moves behind her desk, brushes the surface with a scowl, then taps a few keys, activating the holo projector. An image projects into the space above her desk, a surveillance feed of a gleaming new physics laboratory. Carouse is being introduced by Sebastian to various academicians. Judging by their formal dress, the technicians in various stages of protective garb. They look young and eager to begin work. She seems to be settling in, Baird says, motioning at the display. Sebastian is more capable than he appears. He has been both persistent and meticulous in facilitating the rebirth of this research team. Gargoyle speaks up. And just look at what happens when he's not keeping an eye on me. All sorts of trouble. Yes, I believe that is a he. Baird nods in acknowledgement, then says, My team has been working on the Kalashore, our data, decrypted thanks to Gargoyle's hard work. I must admit. You see Gargoyle take a small bow, as if having completed a masterful performance. Though, who is saying this? She, okay, this is Baird. Though we started reopening previous avenues of research, she says, having Carouse here to form the heart of the advanced theory team will result in tremendous progress after Kalashore's bungling. This is her life's work, after all. And, Gargoyle interrupts, I cracked those hegemony snooper sites. Our reports will be green across the board. No suspicious hyperspace folding going on here, officer. Baird nods in acknowledgement again. Indeed. Gargoyle has been very useful. She turns to you. And you as well. I anticipate that you will be instrumental in carrying out these experiments to their full effect, as I expect that some will entail dramatic results. Provost Baird pauses and turns to you, examining your reaction. You must be wondering what this is all for, Captain. You're obviously trying to reopen the gates. Almost unconsciously, she shoots a look at you, a flash of anger for ruining her moment. Before she catches herself, yes, Captain, and more. This is about opening up the galaxy again. Everything I have done, everything I have worked for, has always been about the gates. Gargoyle makes a tiny applause at this revelation, somewhat undermining the gravity of Baird's speech. Baird ignores this, taps the datapad, and the holoprojector flickers. A 3D hyphen map into existence. You recognize the image. A map of the domain irrigate network within the Persean sector. A dense spot with one prominent lobe contains what you know as the core worlds, or more precisely, what the gates can do. Baird says. Gargoyle speaks up again, more earnest, somehow than usual. Freedom! Imagine that, Sneaky. The technology of the domain used to enslave humanity liberated. The small minds that rule us, they're all still shackled by the domain mindset. All alike in their own way. Tri-Tachton, Luddies, the hegemony, soulless minions of orthodoxy. All of them. Oh, you know it. The guy who wrote all of this, Alex, or whoever his writer is, they said that this was like on par with NaNoWriMo in terms of how much writing they did to get the questline in. And then that was last version, so there's probably more writing in there now. Imagine if we took all that away from them. Imagine if anyone could go anywhere and do anything. Gargoyle cackles, rocking back and forth. You notice that Baird has watched Gargoyle without emotion through his speech. As Gargoyle settles down, becoming distracted by a datapad, the Provost speaks to you in a tone of commanding finality. Return in a week or so, Captain. My people need time to work, and you've earned a break. But keep your head down. The factions are restless after what you pulled on Asira. Bear turns to her desk console, expressions moving across her face as she skims messages. That is all, Captain. And Gargoyle, she says after a moment. I want to talk to you about your intentions with this technology. Bear turns for a desk display and looks at you. There is no technology, Captain. Merely possibilities. And vast though those possibilities may appear, they are yet mere possibilities. She turns away, dismissing you. We shall speak of this later. You feel the doors open soundlessly behind you, as the mirror-masked guard's presence, like a slight rise in the static electricity. Time to go. Gargoyle joins you on the way out, giving you a sympathetic look while muttering something. Pretty much. Alex and the team, they wrote a lot of stuff for the questline. Because before the questline was in there, was really just the sandbox. And now this is this central sort of storyline that you can think of this as the main questline of Starsector. Getting through the Galatia Questline, and then very likely when 1.0 eventually releases in like 30 years. No, 100 years. It won't be released by Alex. It will be released by Cyber Alex or Robo Alex. They'll like chop off his head and put it in the container, like Nixon in the Futurama. But yeah, our grandchildren will be playing this when 1.0 comes out. But anyway, this will probably lead to the main threat in the actual base game, which will very likely be like the third AI war. Okay, let's see. Who do we have? Gargoyle. You enter the ID, hand hovering over the confirm sigil. Comms the officer. Sneaky. Need something? Alright, let's see Celia Caruso. After a short wait, your comms request is accepted. Hello, Captain. Caruso says. Her attention is on a flickering bank of holographic data tables. I'm sorry, I'm busy. What do you need? Has Gargoyle been helpful? Oh, very helpful. She says with a smile. You get a really different perspective from Gargoyle. There's so many assumptions and invisible things we do as an institutional organization without realizing it. And also the technical stuff, like code. It's been a bit strange. And teamwork in the traditional sense is mostly out of the question. But if we can find a little self-contained project for Gargoyle, it can work out great. Thank you for all you've done for us. It could have gone very poorly. You think Baird can be trusted? She looks at you for a moment, then sighs. You know she'll probably listen to this, right? Well, she knows how I feel, and I'm not going to pretend I believe otherwise. I don't like a lot about what she does and how she does it, but everyone else is worse. Say, what will you do about them? What will you do? So, say what you will about the Provost. She's effective. It's better than the alternative. Alternative? I don't know. She says, making weapons for the hegemony? Sector collapse to pre-hyperdrive levels? Torturing AI shards for Tri-Tachton? I couldn't do that. even know what the Lennox would make of me. Cruz gives a laugh. And put me in a nunnery, probably. Might not be so bad. Mech Warrior 2? Assassin's Creed is better than GTA 5. Alright, so we need to return in a week, but we need to go murder some Hivers. They're coming towards my stuff in Mayasura. I can't have them trying to go and cause me problems over there. It's time to go kill some people. Then we'll have to track some people down. Do some wonderful things. It'll be fantastic. We got 400 grand. Nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, let's turn our stuff on. Olympus Fleet, eh? Now they're probably going to come in the fringe jump points, which means D is probably what they're going to be after. Yep, there we go. And they're attacking DT Station. It's a pirate horde. Alright, that'll be easy. Just 1 week, you know, not that long. Actually, it's not that long at all in universe. Alright, well, we have a cute little pirate fleet. You know what? We probably don't even need these. Just throw in the Doom. That'll be fine. Yeah, it'll probably be fine. Let's do this. Let's jump into the Doom. I mean, DT Station has a Star Fortress, right? No, it's just a battle station. Hey, let's throw in some extra ships. Why not? Let's let all our officers get some work. Come on in, guys. The water's hot. Actually, a week in game is gonna take like maybe 10 minutes. A week in game is probably already passed. Let's turn our Pila onto auto fire. And let's make our way towards the enemy. As they all need to die. Goodbye. Hello, friendo. Goodbye, friendo. Oh no! Hello, you. Put some mines around you. Let's let this recharge. Die. Alright, let's go kill this guy. You got your cute little guns there. Think you're real dangerous, don't you? I know better. Okay, let's not get blown up when he does. Because he's gonna blow up and do a bunch of damage. Okay, well, you know, we got hurt a little bit, but not too bad. Alright. Yes, go ahead and go back there. See what happens. It's been nice. Bye. How's the station doing? Yeah, it's doing alright. Guys trying to hurt my station. Oh, poor piranhas. Okay, just need to get on the other side of this. Probably want to make our way over here. Turn off all of our heart flux. And then go kill this guy. It'll be fantastic. Let's do this. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Like Mike Jackson. Just dancing around the enemy. Well, that's what we gotta do sometimes. Oh, yeah. That's gotta hurt. Alright, let's go back into P-Space. Let's go kill some Enforcers, shall we? We've got a lot of cute weapons they got. Hello, chum. Alright, cool. Okay, nice. Goodbye, Enforcer. It's been nice. Where's most of our armor? It's still in the back. So let's use the back of our ship to absorb a lot of damage. Well, those are salamanders, so they won't actually cause damage to us. We just won't be able to move. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Oh, poor Reaper. Denied! He's like, damn it! Nice. Just back up towards this guy. Oh, nice. Let's not let him run away, shall we? Go and just get him stuck in there. Let's see. Our hull is 200-ish. So we're currently made of paper. Just make sure we get a little bit closer. Oh. Poor him. That's rough. But you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Oh. Oh no! How are we alive?